Now, another part of the pregame ceremony, the recognition for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. One of the honorary captain was Blake Gideon's mom, Ralene. With more on that story, here's Layla Rahimi.
Before the Longhorns game started against Baylor, honorary captain Ralene Gideon had already won her battle.
Yes, these games are important. Yes, we want to win. I'm screaming harder than anybody up there for that to happen. But put things where they belong. And people surviving cancer is so much bigger than wins and losses.
As the wife of Leander coach Steve Gideon and the mother of Blake, Ralene supported the Lions and the Longhorns for years. But in June, the battle the Gideon family waged wasn't on the football field. It was in the doctor's office. That's when Ralene was diagnosed with breast cancer. Even though it was the off-season, Blake learned the news here at the stadium. It was after 7-on-7 practice when Ralene and Steve sat him down in the parking lot.
We sat him on the tailgate at DKR and gave him the news. And it was hard. You don't want to hit someone with the news that, oh, I have cancer, because the first thing you think of is, you know, they're not going to survive. But that's when I kept telling him, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. It may not be pretty, it may not be convenient, but I'm going to be okay.
She's always been strong. And, you know, it was our time to be strong for her.
It never really hit home until, you know, my mom was going through it, and so that was tough this summer, and I think it was great for me to be at a place like the University of Texas, to where I have so many brothers downstairs in that locker room with me that ride around me, and so many guys that are close to my mom and dad.
A month later in July, Ralene underwent surgery and then radiation. She is now cancer-free and undergoing preventative treatment with medicine. And last week, she was asked to be the Longhorns' honorary captain as they showed their support for breast cancer awareness.
This is a battle, and it's out there, and it's a battle that people fight every day. And so let's take this opportunity, this big stage that we have, and leave a message that this is something we can cure, this is something that we can fight, this is something that we can all get through.
There's people out there that are fighting for something more than just a win in a football game, and so for us to be able to come out and play a game and just show our respect, and that we're kind of honoring the commitment that they've had. You know, they're going to fight and they're not going to give up. So that's really what it is for me and for my mom.
We put so much into winning, and I think winning is important. You know, we live in a profession where that is the measuring stick so many times. But at the same time, let's also put that same emphasis on winning the battle against cancer. We can win this battle. Hasn't been figured out yet. But, you know, we live in the greatest country in the world, and we will figure this out. And at some point in time, it's going to happen.
Until then, expect the Gideons to be fighting, and the Longhorns will be fighting with them. Layla Rahimi, KXAN, Austin News.
Ralene Gideon said the reason she was able to catch her cancer so early was because she got her regularly scheduled mammogram, and she said she wants to send the message to women out there to do the same.